Hey everybody, and welcome back to LordGXK TV. In this video, I want to discuss Jeepers Creepers 1, 2, and 3, the original trilogy, and how we could have easily gotten, 7 movies or like 4 more movies on the top of the 3 we already had. So as we already know, the movie has now went into reboot mode. We got a new director and new writers and everything, and we got Jeepers Creepers Reborn coming out in 2022. Okay, so we already know that, but it doesn't hurt to like throw around some ideas that the original trilogy could have easily got 4 more movies. So I just kind of want to just talk about this and get a little thread going and just have some discussions about like how the franchise, in some alternate reality could have went on to have 7 movies. Well, this is my idea. I've been kind of thinking about this for a little while now. So I'm looking at like Jeepers Creepers 1. So we already know Derry and Trisha Jenner. They were coming home from college and they see the creeper truck, parked on the side of the road. Looked like he was throwing something down a chute. The creeper, he sees them, he gets behind them, he gets the scent of one of them, and he chases them throughout the entire first movie. So by the time we get to the end of the movie, we know the creeper was going after Derry. We got him, killed him. So that leaves Trisha, without her brother, whatever. So we fast forward to Jeepers Creepers 2, right? So in Jeepers Creepers 2, we see that the creeper is still in the same 23 days, on his rampage, and he targets a school bus. Not only did he target the school bus, before that he was targeting other people, right? So he did target those people, and then bam, he got a bus full of people, kind of like sardines in a can, right? He's like got all these people right here and they're all scared, and he pretty much knows what he wants to get from each and every one of them. So throughout the second movie, he's like getting this person, and finally at the end of the second movie, the creeper goes into his hibernation state. They thought they killed him, but they didn't kill him. He goes into his hibernation state, because I'm looking at it like this: the creeper cannot be killed, because I'm saying that the creeper is a demonic entity, and if you study anything about spirituality, you just cannot kill demons and spirits and stuff. They continuously live on and on. And if you look at like movies about exorcisms and stuff, the only thing they can do is banish the demon away. So I'm sticking by the creeper he's absolutely a demonic entity that needs to be banished away, right? So he goes into hibernation state, because at this time they don't know what he is or how to get rid of him. So he goes into the hibernation state. So now let's go to Jeepers Creepers 3. So in Jeepers Creepers 3, we do not have a continuation of the story. Instead, we have a continuation of like Jeepers Creepers 1, like a prequel, right? So we got Jeepers Creepers 1, 3, then 2, okay? So in 3, we already know it's a prequel. So in this one, we actually we're finding out a few more things about the creeper. So by the time we get to the end of 3, we know that there are a group of people that know what the creeper is, where he came from, and we know that severely damaged the creeper's mental state, because at the end of 3, you can see that he's in a distress type manner, where he's screaming and the crows are falling out of the sky and everything. So, and they had the hand, had a nail in it, and it specifically said, we know what you are. So that's after they touched the hand in the jar. So unfortunately, the sheriff, he died, and some of his guys that was in the creeper squad, they died. But the lady, she was still alive, so we know she knows. So she can easily take that information and give that information to other people. And we know Trisha is still alive, right? So let's fast forward to Jeepers Creepers 4. So what would Jeepers Creepers 4 be about? Okay, so we know that Jeepers Creepers 4 is going to continue from Jeepers Creepers 2. That means the creeper is going to come back, and it's 23 years later. So you're like, oh, well, if it's 23 years later, what year is it? Okay, so we look at Jeepers Creepers 1 and we see like the type of cars they're driving, the cell phone usage and everything. They were using those big like brick Nokia phones, right? No one had like a smartphone. So I'm thinking to myself, like, this had to be like in the mid to late 90s, right? Because that's when people were, you know, pretty much had phones, and you know, they hadn't yet reached smartphone status. You know, everybody had a cell phone, but it was just like you can just call here and there, you can text. So if you look at Darius' phone, it was like one of those big brick Nokia phones. The tow truck driver in Jeepers Creepers 3, he also had one of those brick looking Nokia phones. So we're gonna say it was like 1997, right? So if we fast forward 23 years later, we looking at this day and age, you know, like 2021, 2022, you know, 2020. So we're looking at this era right now. So now we in the computer age, the internet, smartphones, and all this stuff. So Jeepers Creepers 4 would basically be about Trisha, 23 years older. She's like now in her early 40s. The guy from the farm, he's a little bit older now. His son, he's a little bit older now, probably about the same age as Trisha is, because, you know, the younger one, he got killed. So everybody's a little bit older. So in this particular movie, what it will be about is everybody getting caught back up with, you know, the creeper coming away, going back on his rampage again. But instead of just focusing on the creeper's rampage, we can focus on getting caught back up with the characters and where they've been, what they've been doing over the last 20 some odd years. And at the same time, the creepers killing here and there, and they're trying to like nail down and track him and everything. So now we get to Jeepers Creepers 5. Okay, Jeepers Creepers 5 would pretty much be about the lady giving the information to someone, and now Trisha knows about the creeper. So in Jeepers Creepers 5, we're gonna find out where the creeper came from, what type of entity this is, and how to get rid of him. So in 5 is gonna be like an information move. Okay, 5 is gonna be like an information move where we have nailed down and found out what the creeper is, where he came from, and all that good stuff, right? So now let's fast forward to Jeepers Creepers 6. What is Jeepers Creepers 6 gonna be about, since we already know all the information, right? So here we go. Jeepers Creepers 6 will be a prequel, another prequel. That's right. Jeepers Creepers 6 will be another prequel going back in the past on where the creeper came from and what he originated from. Where did this entity come from? How did he get conjured up into this earth realm where we are? And that would be somewhat what the movie's about. They can kind of go from the past into the present, but mostly stay in the past, because like I say, this is kind of like a prequel / like sequel type movie. You're gonna have a lot of stuff going on in the past, and then, you know, maybe somebody's telling a story, or they doing some internet searches, and while they doing the internet searches, we seeing the flashbacks play out in live time on the movie, right? So that will be Jeepers Creepers 6. Now let's fast forward to Jeepers Creepers 7, the final movie. So in Jeepers Creepers 7, in this particular movie, everybody is like suited up, boots laced up. They know what to do. They know how to get rid of this thing. They know where he came from. They know everything about the creeper. And guess what? Now the hunter has become the hunted. The creeper is no longer hunting them. They are hunting it, because they know how to get rid of it. They know what to do now. So this particular movie will be about them, everything coming full circle. Trisha getting her revenge on the creeper, and the creeper running for its life. And they finally, you know, by the time the movie ends, they have like banished the creeper to wherever realm or wherever it came from. And before that happens, though, the creeper reveals its true self. And his true self is not what we see, the man bat with the wings. It's gonna be something else, something big, something much scarier. And then they finally get rid of him. So that was my, you know, vision for Jeepers Creepers 1 through 7. You know, the original one, then the sequel with the kids on the bus, the creeper going back to his hibernation. Jeepers Creepers 3, the prequel, what happened between 1 and what happened after 1, and then Jeepers Creepers 4, the reunion, Jeepers Creepers 5, the answers, the solution on what the creeper is. Jeepers Creepers 6, a history, you know, the trip down memory lane on where the creeper came from. And Jeepers Creepers 7, the finale of how to get rid of this damn thing and everything. So that's what I want to talk about today. I'm going to post this. You know, I hope you all enjoy it. Let me know your thoughts on what you think, you know, the original trilogy, how we could have got 7 moves or 8 moves or anything, for that matter. Just, you know, whatever you come up with. So that'd be good with me. I want to hear it all. So take care, everybody. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and see you all on the next one. Bye.